Hello there, I'm Dr. Timothy Bartell. I want to introduce you to my new book, which has been several years in the making, and I'm very excited to share with you today, The Heroines of Henry Longfellow, Domestic, Defiant, Divine. This is a book about the many surprising and inspiring heroines we find in the pages of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's poetry. Now, Longfellow is a 19th century American poet who isn't often read today. And as far as I know, this is the first book that really digs in to the question of who his heroines are and why they matter. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be doing a series of videos that explore Longfellow's major heroines, how you can begin reading about them and thinking about them, and why they matter for us today. It's the 21st century, and often a New England professor of Harvard modern languages, like Longfellow was, can seem really removed from the issues we face today. Surely, he doesn't understand us. Well, I argue in this book that he really does, that he's interested in questions not only of particular times and places and how to live virtuously in them, but the grander human questions of how do we seek virtue? What happens when our race, our identity, our subculture that we live in is persecuted, is marginalized, is seen as unimportant or dangerous even to the world in which we live? How do we still live virtuous lives? How do we stand up for justice, truth, wisdom in a world that's often turning away from it? Well, those are questions that Longfellow's heroines take head on and are victorious in, even though they often go through great trial, great suffering. They achieve great victory. I want to share these with you. I want you to be someone who can know why poetry still matters, why Longfellow still matters, and why these great women who adorn the pages of history still matter to us today. So join me. Thanks for listening. If you want to pick up a copy of the book, you can look for it on Amazon. It's available both in hardback and ebook versions. Thanks, and I hope to see you next week.